weekly work plan, look-ahead plan, and CPM export, explained for construction teams. In this video, what I'm going to talk to you about is how in inTakt you can view your look-ahead plan, your weekly work plan, and export your contractual obligatory schedule right from the software without any other work, in addition to things like cool Excel exports, with a click of a button. And this is really going to be cool because once you've done all of the work, which actually this isn't even that much work, it's very, very fast, it exports automatically, so you don't have a lot of work. It's really, really cool. So I'm really excited. And Danny's over here ready to go to help me, and we're going to have some fun. So one of the things that I want to look at is the interface. In the graphical user interface, you'll see inTakt home, the typical phases, time by location, jamming out with the production plan, and we're ready to go. And we have over here on the right side, we have this little export button that looks like a download icon. And what it will do is it will take the bulk of the schedule, or the production plan is the better term. Todd Zabel should love that. And what it will do is help us to filter it. So Danny's going to go ahead and click that button right now. And you'll see he's going to go right over here to the look ahead. Now let me talk about the look ahead real quick as he's bringing this up. The look ahead is specifically for us to look out ahead either 3, 4, 5, or 6 weeks. I like to do the 6 weeks to make work ready and find and remove roadblocks, but mainly to find and remove roadblocks, So in this export, you'll see that we have the time by location format. This is beautiful over here. You see the phases, areas, and zones. You still see all of the cascade and the trade flow. And over here to the right, you have the legend. Really, really cool stuff. What you do in your Trade Partner Weekly Tactical is set a timer either for 2 to 10 minutes, and you are asking your trades to look for things that are not made ready, that are not tracking to be made ready. And then what we do is we need to identify that as a roadblock and add that in the production plan as a roadblock. And we can show you how to do that as well, for the purpose of resolving that roadblock before the weekly work plan. So that's the utility of this plan. Now you can do the number of weeks, you can set the start date wherever you want, and you can filter things out. What I really like here is, like, if you click off the pre-con and pull plans, if Danny does that over here, you can see that it automatically adjusts it. If you click off the procurement log, right, it will automatically adjust anything. The milestones, let's say, let's actually click off the interiors and let's have some fun. Like, it will automatically filter. Let's go ahead and check those back on, Danny. I appreciate it. But it's so easy to filter things in this application. If you go over here to paper, which is a super gem, you'll have some default settings. You can add your company logo if you want. You can turn these on or off. And then the layout, which I really appreciate, will give you additional options. So you can start to fit things, fill empty space. You can turn roadblocks on and off, holidays on and off. You can sort. You can do a lot of different really cool things here. But one of the main things that I absolutely love is if Danny comes over here and scrolls up, you should be able to see, oh my gosh, I can't believe this software is this cool. You should be able to see the zone maps as well at the start of what the look-ahead plan is showing in that 3, 4, 5, or 6 look-ahead window. So let's go ahead and cancel out of this. This is the tool that we're using to find and remove roadblocks and make work ready. But what about the next week? Let's go ahead and look at the weekly work plan. So you go over here to work plan, absolutely awesome. And we have the same type of view, but this is formatted a little bit differently. What we've done here, and I got to give Kevin Rice a shout out because he formatted this. You'll see each trade has their own individual row. So it's a little bit longer, but it's only the weekly work plan, so it's not too long. And you can see subtasks. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. That way, you can check things off day by day. It's beautiful. These little hand clasps here, if you zoomed in, you would see them. This means that there's a handoff. And you can click between 1 week or 2 weeks. You know, the weekly work plan is from today's meeting up to 2 Fridays from now. Some people want to see 1 week, some people want to see 2. You can adjust the start date, you can filter things out. go over here on paper. You can make adjustments to what you're showing here, layout. You can make adjustments here. But the other thing that I want to show you, if it's working properly, is you should be able to, in that same weekly work plan, see the zone maps if we've done it properly. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this software is so cool. Look at that. Everything is shown here. We're visualizing time and space, visualizing time and space, time and space, time and space, motion, X, Y, Z, and T. This is a flow schedule. Flow, motion, flow, motion. Motion is X, Y, Z, T. You can see everything because we have the visualization of space in here as well. Let's go ahead and cancel out of that. These are your tools in the last planner system. Now let's hypothetically be like, I love this application. I love the tact. I love the flow. I love the respect. I love that this is the easiest application. I love the format. I love that we can engage every aspect of the last planner system. But Jason, I still have a contractual schedule. Okay, let's go to the same thing. We've got some export options over here. XML, XER, XML for Microsoft Project, and any of these can go into things like Asta or Phoenix or any of the other applications you have, just with a click of a button. Now, because I don't have P6 or Microsoft Project open, what Danny is going to do is show you two things. Number one, that he's going to use the Excel XLS export as an example. If he clicks on this, go ahead and left click on it, Danny. It just shows there's a download. Now he's going to swipe to the left and show this is what it looks like when you open up the Excel import. Now I'm just using this as an example to show whatever you saw before in inTakt, you'll see exactly on the export. Now he's going to swipe over and we're going to show you the CPM items. This is a real project, mega project. This is above $400 million. We've blotted out the name so you can't see what the job is. But 97% schedule validation score. The other 3%, I wouldn't recommend going there. There are some things CPM asks you to do which is not wise to do. For instance, in this case, there are some things which actually require a negative lag or a start to start and a finish to finish with a lag. But the bottom line is you can get a really high score that anybody would accept. The CPM export is automatically compliant according to the DCMA 14-point check and any other scheduling requirements and standards in the industry. Your scheduling department and legal team will be happy with it, and you'll get your full-blown CPM export, and you can filter out your critical path, anything you want based on that. So one of the things that Danny and I promised you was the ability to show the roadblocks because it ties into these, right? So all you have to do is go ahead and X out of that, Danny. Let's go ahead and show them where it is. Click on this button up here to add a roadblock. And what you'll do is you'll select one or multiple activities. So in this case, we'll just select 3. And then we'll assign it to those tasks. We'll hit that blue button down there. And we can name that roadblock. So Danny, let's just do it as a test, right? And we'll just do test and test. And you can assign a responsible party. I like that. Let's go ahead and do it. Marlene would love to handle that. And we'll go ahead and add the roadblock. And we have that shown here. Now what I want to show you is when we go to the download or the export feature over here to the Lookahead, and we go to this actual plan itself, we should be able to see, yep, right there, roadblock, roadblock, and this is how we want to track those and be able to visibly see them. Now the team can go to work getting rid of these before they hit the weekly work plan. So that's the main utility of this. So you got your weekly work plan, you got your look ahead, you got your exports all ready to go here. This has reduced so much work and made it automatic so that you can do what you're supposed to be doing. I hope you've loved this. See you on the next video. On we go.